Hey you guys, it's Arlene. I'm here today to share a video with you guys, an idea of how you can store your Dienamics dies as well as your Spellbinder dies or any metal dies that you may have. I was just a complete mess in terms of how I was storing these. I was storing my Nestabilities in the actual packages and putting them in these IKEA boxes. And I think many of us have these black IKEA boxes that you build out. So I was storing them in those, and it was just really hard to see what was in there, and those of you who have Spellbinders know that you can't easily open them clean. There isn't a clean way. You have to open up the package and, you know, pull them off the sticky strip that's on there. It's just kind of a pain, and it takes up quite a bit of space. And so I wanted to figure out how I can store it where I can actually put it on my shelf. And thank you to my friend Lisa in Canada for actually pushing me to finally get organized with my Nestabilities and my MFT Die-namics, because she dropped me an email and she sent me some ideas. And one of the ideas that I really, really loved on YouTube is by Leilani. And I'll put Leilani's YouTube name down there. And I took part of her idea but kind of mixed it up a little bit. I really wanted these storage solutions to be strictly just for the dies. I didn't put any pockets or any little extra perks inside. The covers are decorated, but the inside is very plain. So, but let me go ahead and show you guys what I did. Let me start off with my Dienamics. Let me put this aside really quick. Now with my Dienamics dies, I had them stored in a Gina K. I had them stored in this Gina K stamp storage container. And, you know, they were just flying everywhere, and every time I had to grab them, I had to lift them up. I really couldn't see what I needed, and I needed a way to also, you know, organize it so I know all my flower dies are here, all my border dies are here, etc. So anyways, the paper that you're looking at is Domestic Goddess by Graphic 45. Graphic 45 is my favorite, so I had to put that on the cover. And then I took the Dienamics label off of one of my Dienamics dies, and I put that on the cover so I know that this is my binder for Dienamics. Now the chipboard that I'm using is by Paper Accents, and it's purchased at crateforless.com. It's where I usually get my chipboard, but you could also pick this up at joann's.com. It's a lot cheaper. But it's cut at 6 by 12, and then I bound it with my cinch. Really simple. And then these are I Am Rose's flowers, and then some Prima bling here and here. So I just kept it pretty simple because I'm going to be putting this in my shelf. So it needs to be able to slide in there and not get so many things caught. So basically this is what it is. What I did in Leilani's video, she actually used magnetic sheets, but what I did is I bought a roll of magnetic tape, and it's magnet on one side, sticky on the other side, and basically all I did was cut pieces and laid them down onto the sheet, and the die just sticks. I mean, it's not going anywhere, you guys, as you can see. And I just love it. It's a great idea. So you can put designer paper on it. Leilani's came out really pretty. I like how she did hers, but I decided to keep mine plain because I just want to see what I need and grab it, use it, and be able to put it back. So I used my Stampin' Up, you can see here. I labeled all of my, ooh, there's so much glare. I labeled all of the pages, or at least most of them, for the ones that I have certain categories for. But I used my Stampin' Up round label punch, and then I used my word window punch to punch out the categories. I just printed them up on my computer and then cut them out. And so let me kind of just show you guys. So these are my labels by MFT. So again, see how there's just a strip of, and you can interchange them, so it doesn't matter like where you put them. You know, if I decide that I'm going to buy more, I can actually put some here. So if you notice, I left some of the pages blank. I didn't want to put dies face to face. I wasn't sure at that point if they would the pages would stick because you have the metals together. So what I did is I only put dies on the right side. And I was thinking about that over here because I was thinking I was going to put some here, and then decided not to because I didn't want the dies to go face to face and stick to each other. So I decided to just put dies on one page, and then I can probably do something else here. I'm not sure what. I didn't know what topic to put on here, but these are my rosette dies and just some random other Dienamics. And then here are all my borders. And again, it's just a long strip of magnetic tape. And I picked up my magnetic tape at Joann's, and it's in the craft section where the glues and stuff are. So if you're looking, trying to find it. So, and then I just have some random pages on what topic I'm going to put on that, or what category that'll fall under. And these are my doilies. As you can see, it's just one strip, and it holds it like really tight. So that's my MFT Die-namics folder. Now, my spellbinders is probably, I still have these, and I still have another box of spellbinders over by my AccuCut machine. So I still have a couple more folders of these that I have to put together. So this is folder 1 that I've done so far. So as you can tell, again, Domestic Goddess paper collection by Graphic 45. I cut out spellbinders, so I know it's my spellbinders folder, and then I decorated it the same way. And by the way, this gorgeous, gorgeous lace, love this lace. Beautiful, beautiful lace. Thank you so much, Darlene. That's from my friend Darlene, and she sent that to me, and I just love it. I've used it in a few projects already. I Am Rose's flowers, and then the little black roses are I Am Rose's flowers too. So what I did in this, I did the same exact thing. I did the labels on the side, categories. I've left some spots blank because there are certain spellbinder dies that I don't have yet, and I really want them. So like, for example, the standard circle small I don't have yet, but I do have the large. So when I do get the small, it's going right there. And then I have the classic scallop circle small here, but I don't have the large. And I basically punched the name out. So here's the name of the nestability. I just punched it out with my word window punch, and so that I know what nestability it is. And then of course, yeah, so I don't have the large one, and then I have the large square, but I don't have the small square, and then I have this labeled my square folder or page so I can get to it fast. And then this is for the scallop square. As you can tell, there's some that I don't have yet that I really want, so I'm leaving space for it, because I want to keep all of my basic shapes in one space, and that's why I'm putting that there. And then you have all the different labels, right? There's like, I don't know how many labels out there. So anyways, so that's how I store it. And with these nestabilities, because they're kind of long and there's like a lot of individual pieces, I decided to use 2 strips of magnetic tape. I don't know if that's called magnetic tape, but strips of magnetic. And again, I did that because there's several, pieces. Even though these pieces are really light, I'm sure they would have held with just one piece. It would have been fine. But I did 2 strips. And this goes a long way. I don't know how many yards are in here, but as you can tell, I did these 2 folders, and I still have a lot left. And then here's this one. Again, 2 strips that I used. And then these ones are the big, long classic scallop and regular. And these are pretty long too, so I used 2 strips on those. But that's basically it. And then here starts the labels. As you know, the labels, there's so many different kinds. So, but yeah, so that is my storage solution for my nestabilities and my MFT Die-namics. I actually had a couple of people message me asking me how I was going to store my dynamics, and that started getting my juices flowing, and started thinking, okay, how do I want to store these, and what's the best solution for me? And I think this is going to be the perfect solution for me. So just wanted to share it with you guys because it's an alternative. But if you go on YouTube and you search for nestability storage solutions, there's a lot of ideas out there. This one just happened to catch my eye. So thank you so much, Leilani, for the idea. And thanks again, Lisa, for pushing me to get this done. Talk to you guys later. Bye.